So yeah, last time y'all did stuff, I've said. No, so we did the appraise test over the merchant area, and so we did the animal handling event in the Druids Guild. That's pretty much where we left off, so it's about noonish in the day. So y'all got one more event to go to, or do whatever.
Unan is gonna look at Taurus and go, so, what's next? Holding up the paper that has all the events on it.
I mean, is there anything you want to go? Because I only really planned on doing one thing today.
Well, let's see. The only things on here says archery test and armor crafting. Look like are the two that are still going on today. So
I know I can't craft armor, but I can at least shoot a bow.
I mean, I can sort of craft leather stuff, but I can also sort of shoot a bow. Or, not a bow, a crossbow.
I'll leave it up to you then.
Let's go check out the archery test. It sounds like something you could do.
Yeah. Who was hosting it again? Main Square?
Yeah, it's in the main square.
Were the Thieves Guild stuff listed on the paper?
Yes, but it does not mention where the Thieves Guild is.
Got it.
That's the first test of the Thieves Guild, boys. You gotta find it.
Gather information.
Well...
So,
Anyway.
Unan, will you be joining us?
You mean at the archery?
I meant to say Athos.
Oh. Anyway, sorry. She looks at you and goes, yes, I have to always stay within a certain proximity of Unan. Otherwise, my self cannot stay on the mortal plane. Material plane.
Okay. And we'll be seeing our way out and heading towards the main square now.
Is there any stops along the way there, Kelb, or should we just go straight to the square?
I mean, do you guys want to stop anywhere along the way?
I want to keep my eyes out for back alleys or anything to see if there's anybody who looks a little shady I could talk to.
You do not find anyone.
Okay.
I suppose before we continue with us, Kelb, were any of you guys gonna try to be part of the archery?
I was just about to bring that up, Marcus.
Okay.
I believe Lamb and I were thinking about it.
Yes, and I still need to wake up.
Kazra taps Sandeep on
How
the
long
shoulder.
has this
So-
has the day been going, did you say, Kelb?
It is around noon at this point.
Go ahead, Tate, sorry.
It's alright. Kazra taps Sandeep on the shoulder. So, where are we off to now?
Well, there wasn't much left. The only thing that sounded interesting was the archery tournament. I kind of need to freshen up on that.
Oh, that sounds lovely to watch. I just realized that, despite him watching, the arrow and the target disappear after a certain point for Kaz.
Damn. My tablet can't actually My tablet can't actually use PDFs.
Oh, that sucks.
What? That's...
For my character sheet.
No, I understand that. It doesn't make any fucking sense, though.
Well,
do it later,
at
right?
least I can't download it off a PDF right now. I could probably go look something up in like one of the Amazon stores or something, but whatever. Keep going. Sorry.
It's okay. Kazra does seem to be a bit excited, even if you can question the legitimacy of him watching an archery competition. He's like, I shall follow you.
Okay. I believe most of the guilds are kind of central, but might want to ask where that might be. I'm gonna
Yes.
go up to someone who's running the competition we were just in, the appraisal one, or a guard, whichever I see first, and be like, "Hey, we were wondering about the archery test. Do you know where the archery guild is?"
You could literally ask anyone. You could respond telling you that is in the main square.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. I figured it was near the main square where the portal and town hall are. And then I'll start heading out the building. If he follows me, whatever.
He's definitely following. He's like a lost puppy. Listen.
Does Lamb's character wake up yet?
I mean, I said he probably was at this point. I just figured we were going through other people's stuff first.
Roll to see if you sleep through the day.
Fuck. I mean, he wasn't actually going to sleep till noon until I actually, like, rolled that. But, yeah, at this point, he's going to just kind of slowly open one eye, because the other one won't open, because it's crusted shut. Fucking throw the cot off of him back up to the way it's supposed to be. Not actually cleaning up the blankets and everything else just kind of strewn across the floor. Kind of get half-dressed, his shirt's on backwards, stumbles out into the main room, kind of half leans on the... I'm assuming the bartender's there.
Yes.
I kind of half lean on the bar, like, he's probably looking at me a bit funny. I'm like, what? What day is it?
Oh, were you...
Yes,
okay.
I'm saying that in character. What?
No, I
What day is
figured
it?
that as much. I just did not know you expected a response. Anyway. He looks up from what he was doing and tells you, well, it's second day of the festival.
Oh, I thought it was... I've been out longer than that. Alright, sorry about that. I'll be back. Just kind of stumbles out the door. Goes outside. Just goes over here. Dunks his head in the water for a while to try and wake the hell up. And he's gonna start making his way. Probably trying to avoid the street right now as he probably feels like he needs to hurry up to the main square, since doesn't the pamphlet actually say where they are, except for Thieves Guild?
Yes.
Yeah. So he'd be running up for the archery contest at this point. At least until he hits the road.
By the way, how many of you are actually going to be doing?
4, it looks like.
Depends. When they get there, Unana's gonna ask if they allow crossbows, and if they say no, then he will be watching.
Crossbows are allowed.
Alright.
Just player knowledge. Character knowledge, yeah, you'll find that out quickly enough. So, how many people actually intend on doing it then?
I think 4, because it's Noah, Jared, Marcus, and I. Everyone but Tate.
Yeah, I won't be participating. I'll be watching, for the most part.
Are you ready to fire? Yes, just tell me where the target is.
You know, I contemplating making Kaz a ranger again. As an Eskimo, but I figured that was a bad idea. Cal would have me have, like, negative rolls past anything past 60 feet.
I don't even think you'd be able to fire past 60 feet.
I mean, you certainly would be able to, but you wouldn't be able to know if you hit anything or what the hell you're aiming at.
Yeah.
You hit your friend. They're dead. Did I win combat?
You hit the family. Wait.
Wrong campaign.
Which family? All of them.
Arnhem is making his way towards the center. I presume Kaz and Sandeep are also heading out that way, having missed the chance to run into Arnhem.
Yes, we're going that way.
You're going the wrong way,
Are
Tate.
we? No, yeah. I was gonna say, Tate, we're heading towards the center
Hey,
of
Going
you
the
town.
go.
other way.
Yeah, it's this way.
Does anything happen along the way?
I might ask, like, so you're gonna watch the archery competition? You realize how far we're probably gonna be shooting, right?
I'm well aware of that. I'll just ask a bystander to explain how it went.
Okay. Because it was like, pretty much your options, depending on where the stands are, is watch where the arrows hit or who's firing.
He's just gonna be sitting there at where the people
In the middle of the
behind where
archery?
people shoot and go, ah, yes, it's my friend Sandeep.
Why is he
Turns to
aiming
the
at
guy next
me?
to him. Did it hit?
Yep. Listen, there's a drawback to having a fucking 60-foot range. Oh, listen.
You mean many? issues.
And I love it. It's actually really fun. There.
I feel like since you took that way, Tate, your character would take notice of this humming shield's place, considering his whole thing's about healing. Or I guess partly about healing.
He's a necromancer, though. He's a failed healer. He only shows up after they're already dead.
Shut up. Listen. I'm a white necromancer, which means I can show up before you're dead, and I can show up when you're alive.
I'm sorry, Doctor, but you're too late. He's already dead. Didn't get my medical license revoked for nothing.
$70,000.
That just makes me think, Lamb, of like the world's laziest doctor. Just, I'm sorry, doctor, he's dead. The doctor. Oh, thank goodness. I thought I was gonna have to do something today. It looks like we're all here, Cub.
Carnan's just over in the corner readjusting his clothes.
I was wondering if you guys would continue roleplaying or not. As you guys approach the center, where the portal is, on the west side, you will see a fenced-off area. Fenced-off area, not actually shown.
West side is this side, by the way.
No, it's not.
This side is north, though. God
Which
damn
makes
it!
that east.
Shut up! I was upside down. I'm fucking. God damn it! Apparently, I can't cardinal directions either.
It's also part of the reason I put a goddamn compass rose in the bottom right corner.
Which is ironically what threw me off.
Yeah, anyway, fenced-in area will be on the west side. It's better than the east side. Because, you know, the west side has a story about it.
Boo.
It's fine. Shut up. Inside that, you will see a obvious archery target for the competition, as well as people gathering. The archery target, by the way, specifically is a target dummy. As in, it looks like a person. You guys want to move closer?
Yeah, that's kind of slowly what I'm doing.
Again, I'm
just-
really sad that I'm not playing chaotic and just a little bit stronger of a character. Player 1, use animate. Player 2, use thermatage. Wait until someone shoots the target. Make it fall on the ground and start screaming in pain.
But I thought I stopped the necromancer event. Oh god, what happened?
Should we stand on the north or the south side of the west, Kelp?
I don't know if it really matters. I mean, I
Yes.
think we need to make our way over there anyway.
Cardum.
I mean, the area being blocked off is not too large. It's like 120 feet. Like, long.
Cardum.
Assume it's like 3 of these squares coming off the left here. Be close enough.
So essentially we're shooting towards the portal?
Yes. There's a giant wall there.
Not right now, Mr. Brain Man. I need to get ready for the fucking shooting.
There'd be less chance of you, you know, missing a stationary
hitting
target
someone.
and hitting someone in the field area.
We have like the London street, but
Yeah, but it's night.
I mean it's getting later in the day. It's not
Yeah, I'm
that
listening.
dark, but
Would your lighting buttons change it?
This is day with the lighting.
Oh,
And
damn.
this was going to be
Never mind.
night with this background.
wow, it's like fucking midnight. I can't see anything. We have a
Yeah.
total eclipse of the sun, guys.
So I'm gonna stick with field. I might have to look for some backgrounds. What?
Yeah,
For,
finding more
nighttime
like
shit, and then you can give us like the little torch block for a torch.
I have a different method for giving you a torch, but let's light it on the line for dungeon in the future, because developing shit.
And some of the buildings have weird geometry for light reflection.
Yes, I do. Don't know why.
sacred geometry.
I actually thought about adding lighting that would show up during night only in the city, and yeah.
Well, it looks like the rest of the group's here, so should probably either light up with them or...
So as these guys approach Kelb,
Yes, let's.
whoever is obviously in charge of the thing, I'm gonna go up to them and go. Well, I guess. Do I see people shooting with a crossbow?
You see people with a crossbow, the event has not yet started.
All right, then I'm going to assume we can use a crossbow. Does it look like they're all matching, or does it look like people are using their own personal items?
You see a wide variety of ranged weaponry relating
Personal
to
items
bows,
it is.
longbows,
Okay.
and crossbows. You also see them gathering near a gate, and nearby there are some available bows, longbows, and crossbows available, if you did not bring your own. Are you guys gonna notice each other, by the way, and RP there a bit, or...?
Well, I mean, Kaz talked to me, and then I just kind of groggily responded about something about Brain Man, but...
As they
Kaz is trying to
approach,
process that.
as they approach any of the three, they'll notice Othis raise her hand, wave up in the air, and then kind of motion to come towards them.
Ah, friends. Unan, Athos, how are you?
Taurus is there too. Wow, what a dick.
Is that Taurus behind you guys?
Yes.
You're here just in time.
I see. How did your guys' competition go? Ours was a little weighted, per se.
I made friendly, kinda, with an imaginary bear, and that acquired me a scroll to learn how to create water itself.
But not a scroll to create a
That-
bear.
That is very... That's an amazing thing. I would love to see that one of these days.
I can do that as much as I want.
No, no.
After I read it, I can too. It's not a scroll, it's a teach you scroll.
I mean... Never mind.
It's in a yellow binding and is labeled for dummies.
Exactly.
No, that's copyrighted. It's labeled for dumb shits.
For dipshits? Oh wait, no, it was dumb shits, wasn't it?
Yes.
Damn it.
Skip forward 10,000 years in the future. Unan, sitting inside of a library. New adventuring party walks in. He motions towards his cabinet of books. They realize it's just every spell for dipshits. Just lining the wall. And he goes, that's right. I learned from masters. Party leaves.
Yeah, we've got some extra scales if we ever need them. I already had one, but this one looks like it's, I think it has a stamp that says Bippum. Not sure what that means.
Says what?
Bippum, it's the Bureau International des Poids and Measures, the International Bureau of Weights and Measurements.
Gotcha.
It's where the actual kilogram is stored. I think I'm willing to bet Carnum just woke up. He's been groggy since we noticed him.
My hair is still wet. My eye is still half crusted shut.
There's two parts of hair standing up, one that was against the floor, one that was against the bed above you.
Yes. Uh-oh.
Disconnect lobby client?
Wait, really?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
God fucking damn it, Steam and TTS. Oh, so restarting Steam.
Oh no! I
Have
just
to crash out.
Might as well restart tabletop.
Yeah. Well, you kind of have to.
Oh, did I learn that was a thing, at least? Had no idea TTS was actually, forced into requiring a Steam connection.
Didn't we find that out once before?
Did we?
I thought so.
I don't know, maybe. Alright, everyone's ready?
Yes.
Last time
Yep,
on DM.
45%.
Last time, on 5 minutes ago.
Y'all were talking.
No, if it was RP stuff though.
Yep. So anyway, it looks like they let everyone use their own stuff. So whatever ranged weapon you got, I'm assuming not thrown weapons.
Correct.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do an archery test with my spears.
I could use some shurikens.
Or javelins, not spears.
I don't know if we're allowed to use our own stuff. It looks like they have some kind of regulation thing going. Just to make sure you're not using magical items. I would assume that's why there's so many weapons laid out. Really?
Perhaps you should go find out for us before it starts there, Carnum.
I got up 5 minutes ago.
But you look like you need to talk to people.
No. You're more the people talking role.
I am very well versed in talking with people.
I'm still trying to pick this yellow shit out of my eyes.
And that is when Lamb has bestowed upon Udon the title of People Talker.
People talking.
Unan goes up to an official and just goes, so we're allowed to use our own gear, right?
Yep.
And thrown weapons are definitely not part of this.
That's correct.
Awesome. Just wanted to make sure. I was right, he was wrong. Alright, bye-bye. And he comes back and he looks at Carnum and he goes, well, I was right.
Really? They let you people use fucking magic items? Jesus. Seems like it'd be wildly unfair. And then silence.
Well, I'm gonna need to grab a bow anyway, so all I've got is my spears, so...
If you were to grab a bow or whatever from the table, it would just be a standard weapon for your character.
They're handing out magical longbows.
They are not of masterwork quality or anything, they are just normal.
Yeah,
Or
Tate,
the
they are
bell.
magical. They are magical. They're tracking. They know where you are, wherever you have one.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying that they are being tracked somehow, but the bows themselves and whatnot are not magical. For the purposes of attacking. For those of you that are actually paying a bit more attention to the wooden fenced off area, on the target dummy inside, you will notice a few circles indicating targeting points around both the head and the body.
Where's the targeting dummy?
In your mind,
Oh.
because it does not actually exist on the world, because that'd be too many objects. I'd rather not run into that issue again. I took a chance adding the ships.
Because they added something really, really nice in.
Instead of just
It
having,
made it actual water.
instead of having just large open waterscape. And a boat that was supposed to be there at the docks that you guys were working at that didn't actually exist as a model. Now it actually exists as a model.
It's a very high detailed boat, by the way. Jesus. Somebody spent a lot of time on that.
It's not detailed enough. Needs more detail. Texture needs to be 8K resolution.
It needs tiny sailors.
It probably could use tiny sailors, but too many objects.
Listen, if you can't see the production scratches on each and every single individual rivet, you didn't go textured enough.
Exactly. Well, while you guys are talking, finding out information, people have been gathering around the archery test. You will definitely have noticed that there is a gate with a bunch of other, what looks to be competitors there. If you guys are supposed to join them, for all intents and purposes, you guys don't technically have to physically move your pieces.
Well, I don't know where the line would be, so I can't really move my piece.
It would technically be over here. On that single pixel. Single 5-foot pixel.
5-foot pixel. What?
Yes.
Pixel?
It's a big ass pixel. What is this? Fucking 4-bit?
Lamb, we can have 4-bit, but still have a lot of resolution.
I don't fucking know anymore.
But no, I was saying the pixel was like 5 foot because these were 25-foot squares.
Well, then I guess we get in line. Is it gonna be... Is it like one person after another kind of an ordeal?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, I guess we can put ourselves in order. And Unan pushes Taurus in front of him. He goes, you first.
Okay.
Technically, the order you guys are in line are not going to be the actual order you will be going in.
Oh, okay. You trying to balance him on top of Noah?
Maybe. It's not gonna work. I know it's not gonna work, but it's really got.
Oh.
If I had isometric view on, maybe I could do it, but... Oh, I had him exactly as I wanted him.
Okay.
As you guys are lining up and everyone is gathering around, you can see a kitsune where Jared has put on a blindfold apparently for some reason.
I was typing on the wrong computer and hit B.
Ah.
Meant to hit M for magnify.
Like how his text is red too, so it looks like, something bad happened.
Experiencing technical difficulties. Wait, that would be yeah.
Who? Yeah, the random shit. In the back on the side here by the portal, we'll see a kitsune who appears to be the announcer. that begins talking.
But the question is, are they in their kitsune form or their human form?
Yes.
Wait.
Yes?
They're in both forms simultaneously, Lamb.
They're just blinking.
What if they
Well,
are?
technically, if you take the feet, fast shift, yes, it's
No.
possible.
If you're a kitsune, you can change into one specific human form at will.
I know, but it takes a turn.
No, don't.
There's also the fast shift.
I mean, I don't know if that really matters, but okay.
Makes it a swift action.
It really matters if they're in their kitsune form. Was to hammer in the point that they're a kitsune.
Kitsune.
Anyway, go ahead and continue.
He, or she, announces, "We certainly have a crowd today for the archery event. I've been told by some that, some people have a tendency to think that archery means bows only. Well, to clarify the point, we allow crossbows in this competition as well. After all, it has the word bow in its name. Certainly can't be a bad thing. It requires skill to aim, which is what this competition is about after all, not the strength to pull back a string necessarily." There was a lot of dialogue, by the way, for this. I got to meet some of the contestants earlier, so let's go ahead and meet some of them now. We have a catfolk named Koji, who stands forward from the crowd of people, who hails from Cabariz in the catfolk mainland, wearing only simple clothing and wielding their own handmade crossbow. Very impressive. We have a noble drow, who also stands forward, who, quite frankly, I'm surprised to talk to me, given their reputation. Hailing from Malon and Bratvia, this particular drow enjoys the challenge of competing with, in their words, us lesser races.
I'm just gonna lean back a bit and just say, did he just say something about bratwurst?
Upon hearing us lesser races, you can hear some people in the crowd booing at this drow. Next up, we have a human contestant from Mirefall, who then proceeds to stand forward. A known human military city and has military training himself, it's Zoan. Hell of a name for a human who was wearing a monk's outfit. This guy is no stranger to combat, having recently come back from it. As a side note, this is one of the guys that you met in the bar. Tavern. Or Tavern Inn.
This is one of the guys I talked to.
Yes.
Unan waves at him, gives him a thumbs up.
Cassie,
Lamb is apparently putting a blindfold on and off very quickly.
Is it actually saying that in chat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I thought it was just showing up on Cal's feed somewhere. I have chat turned off.
It's literally on every single person's chat. It's like, oh, okay, they were actually blindfolded.
I have chat turned off, so it doesn't show up for me.
Anywho.
Kaz
Sorry.
seeing Unan wave is gonna wave in that general direction too.
Oh god, if someone actually casts a blind spell, we could just use the blindfold.
The last person I got to meet is an interesting one. Coming from Krarish, the Plane of Waters, Nagaji. She tells me they got here through a special portal, could not disclose where it is, but if I had to guess, it has to be somewhere in Quartzora, the land of the aquatic elves. Seems like something they would have. But without further ado, let us begin the competition with these 25 competitors from all over the world and planes. And on that note, the crowd cheer. And no, I will not be going over the details of every single contestant.
Wow, they didn't bring you guys up at all. Looks like you're gonna have to make a reputation for yourselves.
Well, I mean...
Now you didn't meet them, Tate.
Yeah. Just kind of ran into the other ones. And they were, you know, mostly interesting.
Do my best, okay?
Well, I more mean, like, you have 3 really out-of-the-place races. Well, 2 really out-of-the-place races. A dude who made his own weapon. And a monk who apparently probably has a reputation? I don't know.
He's wearing a monk's outfit, not necessarily being a monk.
That's fair.
Might be their casual clothes, Lamb.
Meanwhile, Farmer Jim Bob, who met her as the very, very first person she met, is standing off to the side going, "Oh, why didn't she point out me?" I mean, I know I'm not special, but...
And today, Sandeep learned that not everybody gets along with the drow.
I mean, technically the drow hate everyone but other drow. And even then, it's still a little iffy. Because you got the common drow and the noble drow, but... You guys can learn more about that if you go to the drow homeland.
We're friendly with the noble drow.
Astamoy are as well. But Astamoy are friendly with everybody.
They can be friendly with you in terms of, like, combat purposes, but they don't necessarily have to be friends with you.
Technically, mine's the easiest to know.
Listen,
Neutral.
me and Driss Dugarden
Neutral
are
with
best friends.
everyone.
Yeah, Marcus, your race kind of got off easy on that.
I think I'm either, like, indifferent or unknown to everyone here. The only one who's different with that is Taurus, who we have a business relationship, but that's standard.
Well, the first contestant walks up after being told to do so, and the Kitsune announcer continues speaking. To tell everyone that may not know, each contestant will fire 5 arrows or bolts from the weapon of their choice at the target. I give a score for each shot. Hitting the center of each one is worth 5 points, while each ring outside that is worth 1 point less, down to 0 for missing the rings completely. At this point, the first contestant has finished walking up. So first up, we have a Gripply, who I'm told is called a gem whistle for exquisite-looking bow. So look at that fine craftsmanship. It's amazing how some people can put such gemstones into a bow. And we actually went to try to take a closer look at the bow at this point, or...
It's a blood rune bow.
Sure.
Yeah, what kind of gems?
Roll perception.
Fantastic. I rolled a 2. I'm not even going to look at what my perception gives me.
You can tell that they are gems.
That's a total of a 6. I think you're right. That's all I could tell.
Unan, if you'd like, I can take a look at that bow for you. I need some hands-on experience with the appraising in this area.
Before Tate finishes what he says, Aethys gets a 13. Does that notice anything extra?
You can tell that there are multiple gems of different colors.
Okay. They both look at each other and talk about how pretty the bow looks. It's about as far as Unan and Aethys are getting.
Kaz, I don't know if you want to get hands-on. He's holding the bow, not, hey, look at my bow.
I just
What's
wanted. I feel like I got cheated during the appraisal competition. They didn't let us hold the items.
Besides, he's kind of in a fenced-in area right now, isn't he?
She, by the way.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, gem whistle with her exquisite bow.
Well, I'm busy looking over my equipment, okay? I wasn't paying attention.
Where'd all this dialogue? Pay attention.
Also got 6 hours of sleep.
Anyone else rolling perception to see more details about the...
Sure. 12.
Well, you don't get to see much more other than that there are gemstones of various colors.
Also, I can't clear the dice out of my zone.
Delete them and redo them.
Got it. I do not have permission to delete.
Did you read the tooltip?
Those buttons aren't working.
Right-click him, Noah.
Right click.
I had the same problem.
I fucking forgot about the right click.
Yeah, I had the same problem.
Right-click to prevent accidental deleting.
Or quote-unquote accidental deleting.
I mean, I suppose you could accidentally delete them by right-clicking, but I feel that it's going to be less likely than left-clicking.
Yeah.
Anyone else doing perception?
Nah, I'm good. Since they ignored me and didn't let me check out the bow.
I'm still looking over my gear, making sure nothing's, like, breaking. I haven't been able to use and or replace this crossbow in a long time.
Alright, well, with that, she has finished... wait, I already read that part. She begins taking her first shot, hitting the 4-point ring. The announcer says, almost a center hit, worth 4 points. The Gripply takes no time, firing her second shot, and only hitting the 1-point ring, in which the Kitsune announcer responds, or announces. Seems like her second shot wasn't the best, 1 point. The Gripply's third shot misses completely. Terrible luck, it's like she can't hit a standing target. But perhaps her final 2 shots will make all the difference. 4th shot, hit center. Like dead center, center. Wonderful shot, 5 points. And for her 5th shot, it hits the 3-point ring. We've seen her do worse, 3 points. And with that, she has taken all her shots and got a total of 13 points. Maybe our next contestant will do better.
12 points. 4, 5, 3.
I might have fudged with the numbers at one point, lame.
No.
The contestant gets out of the arena, and next up we have a Dampier named Carnum.
Well, shit.
So let's watch to see how this new person does.
I'm just like plucking the string on my fucking crossbow a bit as I'm walking up, trying to get something stuck on there a bit off. Alright, let's see how this goes. Probably not well. I'm saying that out loud, by the way. Like, in character. And crit!
Wanna confirm?
Good point.
I mean, it's technically an object, so you're not really critting to deal more damage. It's critting for...
Double crit!
Nice.
You want a triple confirm?
Triple confirm!
He's gonna fucking break the dummy.
Do we want me to keep going?
Yes.
Wait, did you triple crit?
Yes! I got
Yeah,
20,
20,
19,
19,
20.
Jesus.
Well, we know where all Lamb's rolls have gone.
There's an 18. Not a crit. Pretty fucking close.
He just kind of like.
Yeah, I just
Boom.
kind of unloaded.
Yeah, I might actually need to look up to see what the hell the HP is of a dummy.
Oh.
That sounds exactly what I just described in chat, Lamb.
So, except, you know, the dummy is an RBBG.
Yeah.
Tim, I feel like you just shot through the dummy somehow and broke the entirety of its structural support.
Oh, I have a way I'm doing this. If I manage to, like, destroy the thing.
You better roleplay this very well.
Just flicking his
moments
bow.
like that.
Yeah, so Lamb, how do you want the zero to happen with the target dummy?
Alright, so I'm going to just set up my aim. I roll my shoulder a bit wrong, accidentally pull the trigger. It bounces off the pillars of the portal and hits the thing in the back of the neck. Or rather, the back of what would be its neck. Don't worry, it's only 3d8 damage.
Well, as it appears as the back of the neck, and while Lamb's rolling. It sticks through, comes out the center.
It's 10 damage.
And for some weird reason, it seems like the target dummy is uninjured from the damage.
I rolled low on 2 of them. So it's cleanly coming back out the front.
To which the announcer responds, the hell shot was that? 5 points, I think?
Might need to go talk to someone about that. Do we want me to keep shooting, or do we want to, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit just as lost as you are there. That doesn't normally happen.
To which the announcer responds, yes, you're going till you've taken all 5 shots.
Alright.
5 points to
5 or
Gryffindor.
4?
For sheer dumb luck.
Is it 5 or 4?
I said until you have taken all 5 shots.
Okay, I just thought the other one took 4. I must have missed one.
Wait, what other one?
The one who went before me.
Oh, the
lady.
crippling? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
there's 5 arrows. Or 5 shots. I even mentioned that in the beginning description of the test and walking up.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. My brain's just fucked tonight. I got another 18.
But you didn't
So
crit.
total... No. So total that would be... 23. So I just knock another one of my bolts. I finally get all the stuff that was on the string off. Actually managed to set the damn crossbow on my shoulder this time and shoot straight.
Are you aiming at the chest or head?
I'm aiming at the chest.
In which case, it hits a 4-point ring.
Alright. Third shot. That's another crit!
Are you fucking serious?
Yes!
Is this gonna be a fucking bear event all over again?
Oh god! Why?
Gives you luck. That's the
confirming.
fucking D&D goodbye.
Seriously. Does an 18 confirm?
It's a fucking object.
So yes. This one's going for the head.
As long as you roll above a 10, or 10 or above, I would be fine with it being a hit.
Yeah, so it like... Do I need to roll damage on this one, or...?
If you want to. You might learn something about the target dummy.
I mean, I'm pretty sure its hardness is probably 10, because it's wood. Or a specific type of wood.
Straw, actually.
Straw? I only do 5, so no, shouldn't do much damage.
As the arrow punctures the 5-point ring, or center point. Is that really a ring?
Bullseye?
What did you call it, bullseye? But like, that doesn't seem old-timey enough.
I feel like it would have been. I don't know.
I don't, who knows? When was it? When was that system even invented? Someone find out.
I don't know.
As it hits it and splits open some of the, I don't know, cloth. What do I call it that? After a brief second, it magically resews itself.
Yeah. Okay, that's probably a good thing.
This isn't their first rodeo.
Probably not their first triple crit either.
I'll decide on that later. So, take your 4th shot.
Yep. That's crit fail!
Roll a 1.
Yep.
Wanna roll again?
5. 1680s.
Am high or low?
Jared. Low.
Well, for your 4th shot, it misses substantially and ends up hitting a onlooker.
Ooh. Do I just put down the crossbow?
No, you still get your final shot.
Okay.
But as the onlookers hit, the announcer says, "Ooh, terrible shot! What the hell just happened? Did somebody get that person healer over there?"
Ooh. That's another crit because it's a 6.
God damn, that's coming useful twice now.
Seriously. We've been in this campaign 2 days, and I've already used it twice.
You already crit 5 fucking times.
You sure you want to crit anymore, Liam? I mean,
Might as well.
Seal the deal.
14
Deal the seal.
to confirm.
okay. Like I said, as long as you roll 10 or higher, I assume you've hit it. It's an object. Below that, I'll start questioning it.
10 damage. Because, you know, that matters. Maybe it can only sew itself up so fast.
It's faster than you think. No, that arrow, got let... Wait, are you using crossbow or bow?
Crossbow.
That bolt got let loose. Damn you, terminology. Hitting the bullseye on the head. 5 points. As you can hear the announcer announce.
Shit, maybe I should have been a ranger.
Yeah, right.
Honestly, Lamb, if you didn't miss that 4th shot so horribly, you probably would have won the competition. Like, hands down.
That one would have...
No, clearly you don't need to make a ranger. You need to make the opposite of whatever it is you want, because in order to calm a bear, you don't want to be a druid, and in order to shoot a target, you don't want to be a ranger.
Wait a minute! Oh, shit. Could I have used a hero point on that nat one?
Yes.
Damn it!
Too late
I
now.
hadn't remembered about those. What?
Too late now.
I know, I wish I had remembered about that.
If it matters, Lamb.
I'm gonna miss your rolls for the rest of the sessions.
Oh god,
Lamb.
yes. There goes all of my luck. Sorry, what?
I sent your position as it stands right now on Steam. And yeah, it's literally because you missed that one shot.
That sucks so hard. Alright, I'll make way. I'm not gonna go to the way where I hit the pedestrian, because they probably don't want to see me right now.
You actually hit the pedestrian on the left-hand side. So you'd have to be leaving out the gate that you came in.
Yeah.
There's only one way in and out of this area.
Oh, that makes me so sad.
Well, some more contestants go by with people of various skill before moving on to the next one. I really need to just have this on my fucking main monitor, but then I can't see the game. What if it's on my other monitor? I'm looking away from the mic.
Just put it on your tablet.
I don't have a tablet.
Tell it.
Next up, we have that Drow Noble wielding his own longbow. Let's hope he can back up on us being lesser race compared to him. Crowd booing. Takes his first shot, which is a bullseye. Damn, center shot, first go, 5 points. Crowd shuts up as he takes second shot because of the first one. And with that one, he hit the 3-point ring. Pretty good. Looks like he'll be able to keep his idea if this keeps up. I think I meant to type ideal there. The Drow Noble takes his third shot, 2-point ring. Not bad, but this Drow will need to step it up to make a lead against everyone else. The fourth shot of the Drow is a bullseye. And there we have it, another bullseye, 5 points. What will this Drow's final arrow bring us? The Drow Noble then takes his fifth shot, a third bullseye. A bull trick, you can even call it.
Boo.
No parties, I wrote that in there.